What is up, crypto peeps? It's a great day here in crypto land. First of all, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell on. And one of the reasons why it's a great day is because we have surpassed 10,000 subscribers overnight. I didn't think that would happen because we were at a lower. I didn't think that we'd hit that range overnight. So thank you guys so much for your support. Like I said, I will be doing a Bitcoin giveaway at 10,000. So why don't we go ahead and do that now? All right, I'm going to pick the video that I had uploaded yesterday about Bitcoin. More to come on that later. I do want to talk about that video. I was getting a lot of questions from people asking me, how did I know that it would break out above 9,000 today? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But for now, let's do the giveaway. All right, so let me put the URL here. Start. Hopefully it's somebody with an actual address. I'm so glad this came up, man. It says, LOL, can you change the color of the RSI line? It's basically pitch black. And honestly, based on that comment, if you don't believe me, watch. I actually did change the RSI because it was in the video, it just wasn't showing up. So I made it this super thick, dark red line just based on that comment alone. So proof that I do listen to you guys. So I'm glad that actually came up. But unfortunately, Dan Monahan, you did not leave a crypto address. So we will have to do this again and pick somebody who actually left an address. All right, let's see who this picks. Winner, is it John Van Dyke or Deek? Not sure. Bitcoin bull started, I hope. Well, yes, you were right. We are currently above 9,000, as we mentioned might happen in the video yesterday. Congratulations, John Van Dyke. I'm just going to say Van Dyke. And if that's not it, then feel free to correct me in the comments. But you have won the Bitcoin giveaway. Let me go into, I'll just do it from Binance. Let's give away some Bitcoin. 2FA, give me a second. Done. All right, thank you so much for your support, John Van Dyke, as well as the support of all of you out there. Keep leaving your crypto addresses in the comments. Now that we've surpassed 10K, I'm going to be doing random Bitcoin giveaways until we get to the next milestone. We're also going to be starting the YouTube live streams, so look out for that. Might do one maybe Thursday or Friday or the weekend. I'll leave a poll in the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, go ahead and join that. It is free, and I'll leave a poll for you guys to be able to vote on that. All right, so I wanted to talk about one huge mistake that you guys might be doing, and the reason is, again, in the Discord, it's a great sample size for me to see what some of you guys in the crypto community are thinking about, as well as the YouTube comments and the YouTube comments of other videos that I watch as well. So lately I've been seeing people discussing the recommendations in TradingView. So this is something that they recently rolled out, I believe, or if not, it was something that was hidden. That was a hidden tab that they're now exposing. I'm not quite sure, but I didn't start noticing this until a few weeks ago. But the one mistake that you guys might be doing on CoinMarketCap is using this to make purchase decisions. This right here, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, is complete bullshit. This is the biggest, I mean, I actually think CoinMarketCap should remove this, because especially for newbies or people who are just starting to learn technical analysis, who might not be well versed, they are going to take this and make purchase decisions based off this. And I think it's complete bullshit, and it's really irresponsible. I don't know if they think that the algorithm running behind this is actually effective, but it really isn't. So if you search for something like, okay, we're on Ethereum Classic right now. So Ethereum Classic was one that I had sent out in a trade alert. Again, for the trade alert, sign up to the Patreon. But you'll see that all the trade alerts that I have posted here, one of them was Ethereum Classic, and I had sent it out when it was, I think, around 250,000 Satoshis. And yesterday it reached to 410,000 around there, I think it was. Let me see. Yesterday it reached to, it was around 407,500 Satoshis. That was a high. And I decided to sell there, right? I took my profits. I was happy with the 30% or so profits that I made. I don't believe in Ethereum Classic long-term, and I was happy to take profits. However, back when I had sent out the trade alert, when it was a lot lower, the indication here did not say buy, right? And so now that we've had this run up, this bullish run up back from the times when we had sent out the trade alert at around 250,000 Satoshis, now it says buy, right? So if you were to listen, if you were to base your trades just based off of this, you would have waited until the recent high to buy. And I don't know what the future of ETC holds. I mean, obviously there's fundamentals apart from the technical analysis, because they're doing an airdrop in the beginning of March. But this to me looks like a bearish indicator, like a reversal is about to happen, right? You had this nice solid green candle right here. This to me looks like a bearish candle. Matter of fact, it looks a lot like the candles that you see during bull traps, right? So you have basically momentum that breaks resistance, but then the candle ends up closing below resistance. And obviously the day is not complete yet, and this is a day chart. But either way, you would have missed out on the opportunity when there were all these indicators. The reason that we had sent out the trade alert is because, we saw the ascending triangle. We saw this squeeze forming here. I actually didn't think that it would happen this soon. I thought that we'd play this triangle out a bit before we saw a possible breakout closer to this March 5th date, when the Callisto blockchain airdrop is going to happen. However, yeah, you would have missed out on that opportunity, and you would have bought at what is the current top with a bearish indicator forming. So that doesn't make sense to me at all. If you look at BTC, obviously today we had a nice little run up, and it's trading above 9K. BTC earlier said buy. Now it says neutral. But yesterday, before the run up, it said sell. So you would have sold your BTC at 8,500 or 8,400, whatever it was at the time. And earlier, when it was above 9,300, when the price of Bitcoin was above 9,300, this needle said buy. So you would have actually lost money in the short term. Now, based on Bitcoin's long-term future, who knows? But this thing isn't basing its analysis on long-term future. It just changes with what the current trends are now. And again, I'm not entirely sure what is behind this algorithm. You can click on show more and see how they come up with those suggestions, but it seems really rudimentary and basic to me. So it just basically takes, it looks like it just takes the average of all of these exponential and simple moving averages, right? So you have the 10-day, the 20-day, the 30-day, all the way up to the 200-day, and then you have the volume weighted moving average. And it just takes the sum of these buy and sells and then makes a recommendation on whether to buy or sell. And on the left here, you have the RSI, the stochastic, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of times these actions do say neutral. So I'm not sure what mix of oscillators, moving averages, and pivots they use, but it's clearly a very simple and rudimentary algorithm that isn't, it's not akin to, say, a Wall Street trading bot or even a reliable crypto trading bot. It's just a sum of a bunch of indicators, and it doesn't really provide any value. So I would caution you against using this to make your purchases and your sells. And it sucks that the minute you open TradingView, especially if you're a newbie, this is, front and center. This is something huge that you see right in front of your face, and it actually might mess you up if you use this to make your trades. So what to do if you're not a technical analysis guru? Well, learn some technical analysis if you're going to be trading, or follow people that you respect on YouTube. Join the Discord that we have for free. Yeah, there is a beginner section in the Discord. We're continually adding to this glossary. And then there's the Trading Trends 101 that shows you the basic trading patterns. Obviously, this isn't everything. It's not a comprehensive set. You would need an actual, large volume book to cover everything in technical analysis, but it's a good place to start. Follow people that you respect on YouTube. There are a lot of analysts on TradingView. If you look below the graph here, there are a lot of analysts on TradingView that offer their ideas and explanations to why they think certain trends are the case. So there are a lot of good resources, but definitely this technical analysis summary on CoinMarketCap not being one of them. I would not base any trades off this. Literally, I find that everything I do is the exact opposite of this. All right, let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. Obviously, it was a great morning to wake up to if you were involved in crypto. At least the top 10 powerhouse coins all saw some nice streaks of green. We have Bitcoin convincingly trading above 9,300. Ethereum seems to be following Bitcoin minus 1 decimal point, right? So you can almost look at the price of Bitcoin and the price of Ethereum, and it looks almost identical, minus 1.0, right? So I got a lot of comments from the video yesterday that I did saying, is the Bitcoin crash over? Bitcoin bull run coming? Question mark. Technical analysis on Bitcoin price. And I saw a lot of comments and received a lot of messages about how did I know that Bitcoin would go on a little bull run or go above 9,000. Well, it's not so much that I knew, obviously, but it was because of the technical analysis. And for those that say technical analysis doesn't work, you have your opinion, I have mine. I'm going to stick to it. But yeah, everything. If you looked at the 4-hour chart, there was the reverse head and shoulders. If you looked at the 1-day chart, there was the volume indicators, right? We haven't seen such green volume since before the run up. The 200-day EMA, where we were closing above that. So yeah, and then the low RSI, obviously. So there were a lot of indicators, no matter what chart interval you were looking at. But again, it wasn't so much that we knew, or that I knew that it would break out. All I was saying was there is a potential for breaking out if such and such happens, right? So we had drawn this resistance line here, and we drew the support line here, and I was saying that Bitcoin would be trading in this range bound channel here until we see a breakout either above this or below this. Now, what we want to make sure we look out for is a possible bull trap. How do we know what a bull trap is? Well, there are a lot of patterns that identify a bull trap. If you've never heard of a bull trap, it's basically when a coin or an asset goes on a bull run, either a long one or a short one, and retraces quickly back down to levels that it was before the bull run. And generally in a bull trap, you will see, let me see if I can pull a chart up. Okay, this foreign exchange site actually summarizes it pretty well, but basically in a bull trap, you will see a type of candle that breaks resistance, but then closes below it, followed by a bearish red candle that does a similar pattern, and then obviously the start of a downtrend. So what we want to look at with Bitcoin is, if we're looking at, this is the 4-hour, we can look at the 4-hour or the 1-day, but basically you have your resistance. Actually, let's look at the 4-hour because it illustrates it a lot better. So you have your clear resistance here and your clear support here. This is the candle that broke the this resistance line and put us above 9,000. So what you want to see with this next candle is, as the day plays out, does this fall below the resistance line? And if it does, then you can expect to see a retracement back down to these levels, within this consolidation channel. If not, then we can expect it to go up, as we said, retracing back to our fib levels that we had set yesterday. So you could see it shoot up to 10,000, possibly 11,000 in the near future, in the coming days, if if we maintain above this resistance. So what we want to see is what happens with this candle. If this candle breaks below resistance, then we will see a downtrend, right? So those indicators that I showed you on the different intervals, that's how we suspected that there might be a run up above 9,000. It's not that it was going to happen. It's conditional, right? It's based on if A happens, then B is probable. If B happens, then C is probable. And that's all you're dealing with when you're trading is probabilities. Nobody knows for sure the future. You can have a perfect pattern. You can have this inverted head and shoulders and then the market not play out the way you thought. But it's all about probability. And if event A happens and B is probable, then look for it to happen. If it doesn't happen, then set your strategies accordingly. And that's really what the magic of trading is about. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you so much for 10K. I'll put an announcement in the Discord for the next YouTube live stream, our first ever YouTube live stream. Congratulations to, was it John Van Dyke, Dick Van Dyke? What was your name, bro? Congratulations to John Van Dyke for winning the Bitcoin giveaway. Keep leaving your crypto addresses in the comments. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Most of all, subscribe here. Go to the Patreon for the trade alerts and the weekly top picks. You'll see that we already had some winning trades this week on Ethereum Classic, on Litecoin, on Bitcoin, for instance. So yeah, if you're interested in that, sign up. All right. Again, thanks for checking out the video. Trade safe. Peace.